Cannot be! Raiden, what's happening?
The bastards are using stealth cable to ambush you. Nice try, but it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh? To parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive. Right. Whenever you engage in battle, I will designate a battle area for you. Stay within the area to avoid collateral damage.
Had your fill?
With this body, I could take these guys with no eyes. Intel wasn't exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Well, you know how fast the tech's been spreading these last few years. That CNT muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb.
What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And cyborgs are still human. Real
thinking people. Way less risk of collateral damage than your typical UAV strike.
And don't forget the PR angle. Nations start playing Frankenstein with their troops, and the public goes nuts. PMCs, on the other hand, are off the ethical radar.
Yeah. They still don't even count PMCs in official death tolls. With SOP out of the picture, private militaries needed a new edge on the market. We got it.
In a way, cyborgs are just SOP troops by another name. Only all muscled up and less predictable.
But it makes you wonder, where'd Desperado find these guys?
I'm not complaining. They're like walking vending machines.
Right. vending machines full of blood.
Easy there, Dracula. Like I said, they're still people.
People who terrorize and take innocent lives for money. They sowed their fate when they took this job. I'm just the Reaper.
Damn. It's a bit cold, Raiden.
Even for you. Anyway, his school? Let's get to work. Time to increase the peace.
Right.
I realize this will not be an easy mission, Raiden. In fact, if it was not for your applied cyborg tech, it would be suicide. After all, you will be taking a fortified enemy position all on your own. This is the first time you've tried anything like this, yes?
Well, not exactly.
Huh. You don't need advice from Boris, is that it? Well, you will hear it anyway. We are moving past the days of small teams handling these kind of terrorist actions. With the rise of cyborg tech, the right individual can do what once seemed impossible. Plus, you attract less attention, have a much smaller footprint. As long as any resistance is human, or those standard-issue cyborg piles of junk, we have the advantage.
Right.
And that is the key. Keeping advantage at all times. We must maintain total combat superiority. From the choices you make on the field, to the intel and support we provide as backup. We must work closely together to stay aware of all...
Basically, stay in touch and stay on your toes.
Duh. This is correct.
I got it already, Boris. You worry too much.
Says the man who lost an arm and an eye his last time out.
Nah, no one expected to face cyborgs on that op. What little security we had should have been overkill.
I admit we were not ready. None of Nmani's rivals should have been able to afford that kind of muscle. But this is all the more reason to be careful now. Our enemy could once again prove more resourceful than the intel says. We may need to revise our plan quickly based on what you run up against.
Revise? Don't you mean retreat? Even if I got out alive, we both know the price the Abkhazes would pay for our attempt here.
This is true. But you and Maverick are more important than any one operation, Raiden. Remember that. Even if you fail the mission, your safe extraction must remain a priority.
Enough about failing the mission. Wasn't this supposed to be a pep talk?
You are right, my friend.
I'm sure this op seems risky to an old vet like you. But you've seen all the combat sim results. You know I can pull this off.
Of course. I leave it in your hands.
I can handle this, Boris. Riding out.
Self-repair units are housed in Cyborg's lower torsos. Strike at the lower abdomen in blade mode to seize the unit.